Good morning, good life. Welcome back to AmyTV, where we come together to help you go after the life you want. Since we're all about doing what you can with what you have, we are absolutely not going to let 2020 go by as canceled. No. We're going to do much more than that. Even when times are tough, it's important to show face for the life that you want. And so today I want to talk about what that means for your career. Whether you're in business for yourself or you hope to be, or you really just want to get the right position for you. Let's talk about how to boost your career in 2020. My first tip is to embrace and create a home base for your personal brand. A lot of people will push back on this, that you don't need to know who I am personally for us to do great business together, but that's just not true anymore. We care a lot about the people that we do business with, whether we are buying their product or hiring them to do a job. For any kind of business, especially in 2020, it can be really difficult to grow because the economy is wavering a little bit, especially here in the US. There's no better time than a moment like this to just focus on your brand and getting the word out about who you are and why you do what you do well. For this tip, I'm teaming up with our friends over at Hover. They're sponsoring this episode of AmyTV because you absolutely need a few critical things to create that home base for your personal brand. The piece they're going to be the best at helping you with is getting your own custom domain. I talk about this a lot, and it's mostly because I am shocked how often that I get emails from people that are from a Gmail account or a Yahoo account, or one of those other usual suspects. When you are taking yourself seriously in the business that you are in, you should show that in every way. And your email address and your home website for who you are should look like you got dressed for the interview. Hover is an amazing experience for going and just trying to figure out what the best URL would be for you, whether it's your name or a different kind of moniker that you come up with. Just hop over there, use their search bar. It's clean and easy to use, and there's no upsells or anything messy like that. It's just the custom domain that is perfect for your personal brand. And if you're concerned about the whole website build thing, no worries. Hover Connect is a feature that allows you to connect your domain name to many of the website builders out there with just a couple of clicks. And they have a best-in-class customer support team. And don't worry, it's not just the whole .com movement. There's 400 plus domain extensions that you can search for, so you can make sure that you get the absolute best domain customized to you. Check out the description for more details about Hover, and anyone who uses my link to grab their personalized URL to host their personal brand with will get 10% off. It's my personal belief that a custom domain name is a non-negotiable for everyone. I would have really only said that before if you were in business for yourself. If you own your own company and you don't have a custom URL, you are in trouble. But I actually also think if you're just applying for a job, just put everything in one place with your custom domain in your professional email inbox and your professional website, and really present yourself in the way that you wish to be received. My second tip for boosting your career in 2020 is to do a self-audit of how you spend your time. Whether you're already on board with the calendar blocking way of life that we like to talk about around here, or this is new to you, start tracking what you do on a daily basis. Just add it like it's a normal appointment on your calendar. Once you've kept track of your life for about a week or two, spend time going back and reflecting on those things. You don't have to have changed anything yet, but take in the fact that maybe you watched TV for 2 hours a night every day. How much does that add up to every week? Isn't that a part-time job? Is there something else you could do with that time? That may not be the thing for you. There may be other things that were perfectly well spent on time, but maybe just aren't things that are filling your cup and could be pushed away for something else. Until you truly audit how you spend your time, you can't make those changes to it as efficiently as you'd like. This is why I keep track of everything I do. I could probably go back 4 years on my calendar on any date that you choose. Like, go ahead and put a date in the comments down below. Pick any date, and if I reply to your comment, I will tell you what time, whatever I was doing at that time and that day, because I just keep track of everything because I want to know, where are we at? I can't get better if I don't know where I've been. Number 3, choose 1 to 3 books. At least one is but I think it should be a couple more than that are industry specific to where you're trying to go and where you're trying to improve. It is a no-brainer when someone sits down, and I've done this twice now, and tells you everything that they know about a topic and fills it in a 300-page or less compilation for you so you can skip all the mistakes and get straight to the point. That is such an amazing luxury, and we need to take advantage of that. So even if you're not a page-by-page reader or you're not into Kindle, listening to something on Audible is great. Just take in the information so you can skip all of the obstacles as much as possible. Go back and watch a video that I made called How I Read a Book to get more advice on how I actually take information specifically from nonfiction or self-help or development books and implement them into my daily life so that every reading experience that I have plays some role in me getting better. That might be helpful for you to be able to figure out what to do with the information as you go forward, and I'll link to that in the description below. Number 4, level up with where you are right now. Maybe you're watching this video because you want to change jobs or you want to start a business and you're just thinking, I really don't like where I'm at. It doesn't mean that you should think twice about where you are and how you got that opportunity and what did you have to do to prove yourself right now. Instead of just skating by every day and clocking in and clocking out, how can you start to take it more seriously? You never know when that person's going to come into your life again. Your boss, your coworkers, all those people around you who could play a role later on. What can you do to start taking that situation much more seriously so you can prove that you're willing to step up to the plate no matter what your position is? You know that phrase, dress for the job you want, not the job you have? Well, I think that could be a great analogy for how you act with the job you have while you're going after the job you want. And my 5th tip is to get out there and meet people. And when I say get out there in 2020, it probably still means stay home, but get out there is figurative, right? We can't make things happen or get anywhere in our lives if we don't know people, if we don't get introduced to different types of people who do different types of things. That's how people get a job. It's not just by applying with all their applications through all the things online. It's by knowing somebody who knows someone that's looking for somebody that they can rely on. Having relationships is big. And what a moment we get to do this. We don't even have to leave the house. We don't have to go out for coffee because you know what? It's not socially acceptable to do that. It's so easy to just say, hey, to a couple people on Twitter, or hey, ask someone to do a virtual coffee on Zoom. Start to expand your network. If you can't go out and make more money right now or get the job right now, or it's just this weird time because it seems like the economy's not moving in your favor, you can still continue to increase your brand by using your custom URL, building a home-based portfolio website for you so people can figure out what you're all about, and just going out and being social and networking and getting to know people. That is something that doesn't cost a lot of money and is possible for many of us in our own homes. It may sound really intimidating, especially for my introverted friends out there, but the goal when meeting people is to just be genuinely curious. And when you do that, you're much more likely to have an interesting conversation with someone. What are they about? What do they care about? Where do they spend all their time? What are the issues that they have to work through every single day? What can you do to potentially help solve those issues? You can only get better at building relationships with people when you are actually curious about what's going on with them and not trying to fill space with what's going on with you. I have a 6th tip for boosting your career in 2020. I'm saving that for my friends over in Shine Squad. If you would like to check it out, head over to patreon.com/AmyTV and you'll be able to do so, as well as all the other bonuses that are available in my crew. All right, start boosting your career right now. Go get your custom domain. And thank you so much to Hover for sponsoring this episode of AmyTV. Thank you to you for supporting AmyTV when you do check them out. Question of the day: what are you building or working toward in 2020 that you hope will pay off for the years to come? Leave that in the comments down below. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Remember, subscribe for good vibes, kiss the ones you love, and go after the life you want. Cheers. Oh my God, I love this comment so much. I could not relate to this comment any more than I do. No truer words have been said. Kesha, get your walk on, girl. Erica, I see you. I see you and your habits. I definitely think we need to make this Get Your Life Together series a thing. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. I love this suggestion. Thank you for allowing me to be on your board of directors. And yeah, maybe we need to talk about making friends, especially as adults. Keela, maybe after my vacation and I've straightened up the house a little bit, we can have a house tour. Downtime, you inspire me. I love your name so much right now. Thank you. Girls, stay excited. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much. Maybe we need to do a little haul situation so I can shop and we can really have some fun.